you. No problem, Dave. I hear you fine.
Hey, Charles.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Andy again down here at COF Support by Communication. You're actually further away from me now than where you lived before.
Yeah, I'm a little further north, that's for sure. I'd have to do the short edge, the way the crow flies, see our distance. Let me do that.
You need to check your elevation. What's your elevation compared to where you were before?
Well, I would say it's lower compared to where I was before. I was on a bluff. The main problem I was having before was my antenna placement. I had nowhere to run my antenna to get it away from objects like houses and things. Now I've got a lot on a lake, a freshwater lake here, and I've got a big lot that I can run the antenna out where there's no interference except with the trees and things like that. But no houses, no metal roofs to deal with, and all that good stuff.
DCW.
Hey, Tennessee Mike. Stand by. Go ahead, Andy and Charles.
Oh, no, I'm finished. I was just curious. I thought maybe his elevation was greater anyway. But I agree with you, Rick. That's good.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it. He can go up another 10 feet. It might help him receive, but it's not going to help the NVIS because I know what I'm watching on my meter. It's doing fantastic. DCW, KD9 DCW, Mike, come on in.
Yeah, how you doing there, Rick? This is KD9 DCW. I hear Charles out there on a brand new antenna, and I just want to let him know that he's 20 plus over 9. He's definitely stronger, much stronger than I heard him before he relocated. And typically, he's a little weaker than you are as a comparison there, Rick. But he's hit me a little harder than you are. So looks like Charles got you there. 70, yeah, I'm just going to stand by here and listen. And KD9 DCW.
Appreciate the kind words there, Mike.
Sounds good. I mean, I think you're, at least you're coming into Tennessee. I think, not a huge amount better, but I don't know how the bands are tonight. I haven't been on in a couple of weeks myself, and but you're sounding good.
Oh, he's going to be smoking, man. We get a nice quiet night on here. I mean, we're getting good signals tonight, but it could be better. You're going to be a big dog there, Charles, with that Valstar.
Well, not even driving it all the way. But anyway, Mike, I don't think I have your call sign right. Could you repeat that for me, please?
Yeah, Kilo Delta 9 Delta Charlie Whiskey, KD9 DCW.
Okay, I was mixed up on the Delta part there on the Kilo. I had Kilo Charlie for some reason. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I got it now. I'm starting a new log here. I've been off the air so long, I need to start. I can't even find all my papers. I used to have a bunch of papers, and I know they're in a box somewhere. But anyway, moving is just, if it lives somewhere with all that stuff for so long, and not only my stuff, but generations of stuff in this house that I inherited, I can't find anything now. So anyway, I got the call right. Kilo Charlie 9.
Kilo Delta 9.
Charlie Whiskey. Okay. Thanks a lot. And everybody, I appreciate your signal reports. It makes me feel good that I've got something positive going on here with my new location. This is KU4QZ. I'll stand by for a while. I'm dominating now. I don't need to.
Kilo Delta 9, not Charlie.
Kilo Delta 9. I don't know why I said that.
Well, you're sounding good, Charles. Before you get out of there, what kind of antenna are you running now? What kind of alignment?
Okay, I'm running the same double bazooka the same antenna that I had before. I just took it down from there to the old house and put it up here. It's a double bazooka, factory made from radio waves. That's all my antennas for the past 10 years have been double bazookas. That's just about all I run. I used to make my own dipoles and whatnot back in the day, but this is actually more economical, and I think the antenna, the double bazooka, is one of the best performing antennas, this type of antenna out there. That's just my opinion. All the antennas, different antennas outside. But anyway, that's it in a nutshell.
How high do you got it, and which way does it point?
Oh, sorry, I knew you asked that. It's pointed, well, the broadside goes north-south, and so I would suspect that's where most of the radiation would be going, although I'm not so sure it matters with NBIS, which it is the first bounce, but I don't know. So, anyway, that's the orientation there, and the height is probably, I'm guessing it's just 25 feet, something like that.
Well, it's working for you. My antenna also radiates best to the south and the north, so that's probably the additional signal strength and such that I'm hearing from you. Okay, I'm going to come back here and listen. I haven't been on the air for almost 3 weeks, so I got a lot of catching up, and we're on the air. We're back. So KD9, DCW, standing by.
This is Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Alpha Charlie from Pennsylvania. You are a 9 plus 20.
I heard a Kilo Alpha 3 or something. Why don't you come back and try it again?
Over.
You double with him, Mike.
Why don't you come back with your call sign there? 3 number.
Okay. I am Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Alpha Charlie, KC3 and AC. For you, Michael, KD9, DCW. You got great audio, and you are a 5-9 plus 20 up here in Bristol, Pennsylvania. Over.
All right. Yeah, Pennsylvania, that's a pretty good shot at the Tennessee, and you are also about a 5'8", kind of mingled in my noise, but I could pull you out most of the time.
Okay, Roger. You sounding great here, so your audio is good. I hope mine is good also. Over.
Well, what kind of antenna are you running?
I'm using a homebrew 80-meter dipole. No balance. With a IC 7300 and an AL 811 Ameritron amplifier. Over.
Well, very similar setups. I'm running a 132-foot center-fed Dopplet with ladder lines down into an old school Johnson matchbox, and I'm also running an Ameritron 811, putting out about 400 watts at the moment, and 7300 ICOM 7300 radio.
Yeah, so we got similar stations. I have the IC-73 and the AL-811, and a simple homemade dipole around 126 feet from the back of my shed in my yard to the front utility pole in front of my house. Over.
How's yours working? Well, I'm gonna kick back here a minute. I got a lot of catching up to do down here in the shack. I haven't been able to walk down the stairs the last 3 weeks because I just had a hip replaced. So finally got clearance from the wife. Let me go back down here in the shack. So I'm just kind of turning everything on and dusting it off, and gonna spend a little time on here tonight.
KD9 DCW, KB02, I'll copy there, Mike.
Oh, you sound as good as usual there. You're about 15 to 20.
Yeah, well, you're coming to you very nicely. This is Daniel in Lake City.
Yes, I recognize that voice anywhere.
There you go.
Hey, Daniel?
Yeah.
If your antenna's broadside broadside north-south. And mine's broadside north-south. And it doesn't make intuitive sense to me why you're so loud. This is the loudest I've ever heard you here on this, well, ever. You're over, you're about like 25 over on me, between 22 and 25 over. Great signal tonight. And when you mentioned that about your antenna, I was surprised. I thought yours might have been something, well, I don't know. Reflection.
I was thinking, we'd probably both be better broadside east and west if that's our direction, but no, I'm broadside north and south, just like you are. And you're also up there between 20 and 25 over.
Any dipole below half wave on this band is pretty much omnidirectional, no matter which way the legs are facing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about 50 feet up.
Well, Rich, that's apparently true because Daniel's just smoking in here. Everybody's pretty strong. Of course, Pennsylvania is a little bit lighter. Dave, I need to get back in the swing of this. Strategic Air Command Dave.
Beyond 35 meters, you don't even get any directivity until you exceed like 80 or 90 feet. The charts show 129, gets you down to a low angle. Then on 75, man, loops will give you, like if you're running a 160 on an 80, you're going to get some loops. Loops, not loops, lobes off your loop. But basically, even a loop or a dipole, it don't matter, man. If you're not up there approaching 80 plus, you're not going to get any directivity. It's a band conditions, and just that's the name of the thing. I mean, it's just the way it is.
Yep, that signal goes straight up. If you have let's say you got a flat top dipole, even at 50 feet, your signal's basically shooting straight up.
Not necessarily.
On this band, not on the higher band. On the higher band, it's a different story.
Exactly. Not necessarily.
What happens when your antenna has some droop on either side? You know, my center point feed line is about 60 feet in the air, and then each end is about 50 foot, but there's a sag, like we're almost looking at a sine wave that maybe drops down another 5 feet on each side. I assume that's okay.
Yeah, a little droop won't hurt them. Mine does. Mine double it. The legs of the antenna have a little droop to them. It doesn't hurt them.
That's how I got mine flat as a pancake here on SWR. I had like a 1.1 plus, and I put a little droop in them, and I went flat right here. My reflected needle is not even moving off the zero black line, it just wiggles. If I tighten them up, I'll come up reflective about a 1.125. Little droop, flatter than a pancake.
So I was curious about that, but I put the antenna up there and I got it nice and tight, and 6 months later it got a little swoop on either side, and I was fortunate enough to be able to get pulleys up on all 3 points, so kind of stuck with it, but we're working.
Hey, well, Charles, I don't think you're going to have to plug in your dilithium crystal phasing apparatus, Charles. I think you can leave it unplugged.
I think I'm just going to put a containment around the whole house and the property and everything, and just leave it alone.
Just borrow one of those Romulan cloaking devices, and you'll be in business, Charles.
The only trouble with the cloakers is that you can't fire
Well, yeah, but if they don't know, or if they don't know you're there, you won't have to shoot them.
The Cloakers, another good band name. We're the Cloakers. We'll be here all weekend if you can find us.
That's right. Don't forget to borrow the tip mace.
Welcome to Area 51.
Howdy, Jeff.
What about Area 52?
What's there in Area 1 and they work their way all the way up to 51?
Yeah, I think Area 1 is the bathroom.
I said, hello, Jeff. Jeff's not here.
Yeah, I don't think that was Jeff.
I thought it was.
Dave's not here.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, guys. This is the first rain we've had here in at least a month and a half. It's been a long time.
Yeah, we had a little rain here today. Not much, Hey, Rich.
Yes, sir.
Bill the cat. He's so goofy, man. He's as goofy as Doonesbury's Bill the cat from cartoons. Me and the wife went run some errands, came back. Bill's out in the front yard, and it's drizzling. He's soaking wet, and he's giving himself a bath. Apparently, I don't know, he's got a new procedure where he hasn't seen rain for so long, he was actually enjoying it. Out there bathing himself, sitting right in the middle of the yard, not off to the side like he wanted to be seen. And we put the stuff away we bought, we got situated, I look out the front window, and he's just out there, just no problem. And then it started raining kind of hard. The sucker laid down. He laid down like he was enjoying it. So I've never seen a cat do that before.
Yeah, I didn't think they liked water, but maybe from him being out in the in the woods and all that, maybe he had something bothering him in his coat, bugs, or maybe he just was dirty, whatever. To him it felt good to get washed off.
Probably so. Yeah, something to it. Now the other cat, it stayed in the carport. It was here when we pulled in. But old Bill, he's out there like, hey, I don't need no stinking umbrella.
That is really unusual to see a cat hanging out in the rain. They usually can't stand water.
Well, Bill, he's not your average. He's Bill. That's all they have to say. What about Bill? Instead of what about Bob, Daniel? Yeah. Let me see if my friend Darren showed up. I told Darren about this frequency. I don't know if you can make it from Ontario or not. Let's see. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Golf Golf. PA3GGG. Darren, you make it on 3943. CBA, don't you? Oh, see. Let me look him up. Daniel, give me a call, please. Victor Alpha 3, Echo Germany, Germany. This is Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Alpha Charlie. I want to say goodnight to all you folks, Rich and Rick and Morris and Charlie and Andy and Mike and Rich. Okay, I want to say 73 to see you all, and God bless you all, and God bless our great country of America. So once more, Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Alpha Charlie saying 73. Good night. 73, David. Good night.
73.
Good night, Dave.
Have a good evening, Mr. Dave, up there in Pennsylvania from WR4AB.
Okay, thank you very much. Good night. I got them subterranean homesick blues.
Subterranean?
Yeah, Bob Dylan tunes. Probably got Any song known to mankind?
Bob Dylan is a strange